It's Sunday night in the NFL, and we're coming to you from under the lights as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports.
You know, when you get a matchup at running back, like the one we have here today, you can just look down on the field from the booth, and you can see that breakaway speed and power with your own eyes, and there is a difference out there.
Yeah, I think I was always heard from Bill Walsh. I read it in his book, trust your eyes. So you're right. We look down the field today, and as this thing goes along, you can tell we have 2 stars at running back, and, man, just give them a little bit of hope, and they can make it happen.
The Saints come out in a jumbo set. And Ingram's handed the football. They'll mark him at the 28.
Ingram's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Saints come to the line. Of course, plenty of pink on the field today and in the stands, as all of October will be seeing this for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. Second down following the run. Palmer's lined up, 2 tight ends set. The Saints get a first down.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it. Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting to run up the middle.
1st and 10. They'll run it here. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, I think early in the game, anytime you cross the 50-yard line, it just gives you confidence that what you're doing is going to work today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that and take it on down into the end zone.
Here they come to the 41-yard line. Ingram, solo back set. The Bears with a nickel look here on defense.
Let's go. Run, 18.
First down and 10. Palmer's going to scramble. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete. Here's a look at the Saints offense. This is one of the better offensive units we've seen in the NFL in years. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. The Saints come out in a bunch set. It's complete over to Brandon Cooks.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Ingram's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Here we go. 95.
He's got the catch. Gains 18.
This is a route that's not run enough in the NFL, the corner route. So many times, receivers just go across the field, they go short. But when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
First and goal from the 10. Mark Ingram carries the football. That's a gain of 10. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap.
Second and goal to go. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
This long drive continues.
Get ready. 1, 18.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Should be an easy one here.
And the kick is good for 3. They put up 3 here in the first to take the lead.
It's always good to get those points on the board and get the lead and get the other team chasing you.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
Get ready.
First down at the 20. Will go ground. That's a gain of 7.
Well, we don't see this too often. This is a speed back, but a good job that time just running right through the tackle and breaking it.
Second down here after that run play.
Well, let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Langford's taking the handoff. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
The Bears running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Bears with a third down play coming up and hoping to improve in this category versus a week ago.
Third and 4.
Right back to him. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
The Bears offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job of the offensive line.
He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
Well, I can't blame the punt return at that time. That was just excellent coverage by the punt team.
The Saints bring their offense back onto the field. A long drive the last time they had it, but they got only 3.
Well, here's what they got out of that long drive, too, when you talk about it. I know it was just a field goal, but they tired the defense out. Now they got to take advantage of the fact that that defense is tired and look for some strikes down the field.
But that defense today looks like a bend but don't break kind of defense.
Yeah, that's kind of their style, isn't it? They like to play that way, and that's why it's always important on the offensive side. When you get in position, look for that big play down the field to get in that end zone, and don't keep trying to drive it 5 yards at a time.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. McPhee takes down the quarterback.
You know you have a good defense in the NFL when you can sack the quarterback without blitzing, and the defense did it that time.
The Saints have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down.
look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Two hands on the football and has the catch. Coming to the line at the 46. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. From the gun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now 1st and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. We're now about to begin quarter number 2. And how much pressure do you think these offenses are feeling right now to open this game up, partner?
Jim, I'm going to go back to when I played. The longer you go in a game without having success, I think it makes you tighter and you lose confidence on the offensive side. So they need something here to get them off to a quick start and get them feeling good.
The Saints are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Spillers marked down after a gain of 9.
Saints that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and this third down's much easier with this situation.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Here we go.
3rd down and 1. Strong eye handoff here. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. And Ingram's lined up in a single back formation. Palmer will have it in the pistol. 1st and 10. Palmer's going to take off with it. Has his man. That's a gain of 6. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Palmer's able to get outside the pocket that time. They force him out. He moves and nice and smooth. Doesn't hurry himself, and he completes the pass.
Palmer's now completed 4 in a row. Coming up, 2nd down. Palmer's back in shotgun formation. Has the reception all alone. Fuller's the one who brings him to the ground.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Palmer's completion percentage, 80% on the day. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. 1st and goal from the 6. Handoff. McPhee's all over the ball carrier.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Get ready. Blue 58.
2nd and goal from the 7. And there's a drop.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Play after play after play here on this drive.
Let's go.
3rd and goal from the 7. Takes it from the eye. A short field goal try on the way. The kick is through for 3.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
White's going to run this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Bears offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3-and-out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3-and-out again, you know what's going to happen. Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
The Bears from the 22, trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Langford's going to secure the handoff. Brought down at the 26. The Bears trail in this one, and the running game has not been an asset. Langford's going to get more touches, and you know he has to learn how to find some openings to get his team back in this one.
You know, I agree with that, Jim, but also I think you got to start to think about changing the play calling. Get this defense off balance, then go back to the run and see if you can catch them off guard.
This is 3rd down. The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And this is what this defensive unit needs to keep doing. Making stops on 3rd down. Getting the ball back to the offense. And hoping they can find their rhythm on that side.
I love what the defense has done so far. Of course, we see the hustle, and they're playing hard, but they're being smart. And when you put all those things together, you get good play.
The Saints back onto the field now to get another drive started. They came away with a field goal in their last possession, Phil, but had to be a letdown because they were really moving the football.
Oh, I think you're right. They had to be let down. You execute so many good plays going down the field, and you just need that one to get you in the end zone. They did not do that, so, Jim, I think you're right. I think they were moved down about that field goal.
Palmer's going to cut his losses here as he slides to a finish.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. It's 2nd down and 3. Fuller's there to take him down.
Ingram's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
Third down following the run. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. First down here after the run. The Saints will approach this play from out of the pistol. Makes the catch. That's a gain of 6.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's 2nd down now. Ingram, solo back set. Mark Ingram carries the football. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground. Two-minute warning. The Bears come out in a dime package. The Saints take it from the 33. The sack belongs to Pernell McPhee.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Spillers, a receiver all the way out to the right. The Saints will take the snap from the 25. Has the grab.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
On the way, third down. Palmer's all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The Saints will take the snap from the 30. Crowell has it.
Good job by the defense that time. They play smart. Third and long, cover the deep receivers, make the quarterback throw it short on third and long.
Fights through contact. Stays on his feet. Breaks at the tackle. And he steps out of the field of play.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
The Bears line up. Been a tight first half. The score's 6-0. From the shotgun. It's Marshall. Marshall's tackled down at the 32.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts. Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Inaccurate with that one. It'll be third down.
Let's go.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Got drilled as he throws it. This offense is going to have to do some soul searching at the half to see if they can figure out how to put some points on the board.
Boy, are they ever. They're going to have to do a lot of things at halftime because it was a terrible first half by the offense. I know the defense played well, but I just didn't like their plan of attack.
Set up, return. Here he goes. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line. That return's good for about 13. The Saints didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but yeah, that was pretty easy.
Mark Ingram with the reception. Gains 18.
Well, but there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
Palmer's completion percentage, 80% on the day. First down coming up. The Bears lined up in the nickel. Looking to go up top again on first down. Brandon Cooks makes the catch. Gains 15. The Saints are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. coming to the line at the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
Cooks has got it on a pass that had some heat. The Saints will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. Bullock will line up for the field goal try.
And converts on the 3.
How important was it, Phil, to add another 3 to the lead before the intermission?
And you got to look at the team that's trailing right now. You got to go in at halftime and change what you're doing, because what you've been doing so far, it hasn't worked.
And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. And with the second quarter coming to a close, we'll step away for halftime and return to the Windy City for the start of the second half after this. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Bears offense trots out onto the field looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. And that gains a few.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now second down and 7.
Out of the shotgun. Brandon Marshall has the grab.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
Coming to the line of scrimmage right at midfield.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Langford's got it on the handoff. Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Get ready.
To the ground. Got the first, and he's got some space. Gains 18.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Let's go. Red 38.
First down at the 29. Langford's going to take the handoff now. This next play comes from the 30.
Let's go. Red 38.
Second down and 11.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power, and it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB. Now the defensive line is shifting to the right.
The Bears from the 37. Going for the home run. This will be a 54-yard field goal attempt. The kick, it's through there. The kick is good. The game is getting later, and that field goal puts them within striking distance.
Yeah, it did that. And, you know, I think when you look at this game right now, that was a win for the defense. When you get in the second half, all you want to do after each drive is look up at that scoreboard and know that you have the lead.
The Saints offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things changed in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Palmer's got it in the gun. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Cooks really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
3rd and 7. Palmer looking down the field. They're set to punt it away now.
White's not going to test the coverage here as he makes the fair catch.
The Bears bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there that always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive.
Well, the defensive line noticed something. They're all shifting to the left.
The Bears snap it at the 36. Eric Decker with the reception.
Now looking at 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. The defense accepts the penalty.
That defensive coordinator came up with a terrific game plan today, Phil. So far, not giving up very much at all here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, the defense is playing so well. I'll bet you the coordinator wishes his contract was up so he could go in there and get some more money because he's done a terrific job and the team looks extremely sharp.
On the money.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You start to get the sense, Phil, that they're trying to stick with this game plan offensively, and it just hasn't worked for them for more than 2 quarters now. This defense has them figured out.
The defense is all over everything, so you got to change the sequence of play calls on the offensive side. They have not done that today, and that's why they're not having success.
The Saints offense failed to muster a single 1st down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Nelson's got it on a pass, had some heat on it, and that's a gain of 10. That's his 1st reception today.
Saints coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off bounds, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on 1st down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
2nd and short. The Saints now move the chains.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the 1st down. They're up here in the 2nd half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion.
And Ingram's handed the football.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd down here.
Palmer's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Brings it in.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
A lot of people talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's overblown, but in a situation like this, where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to control the tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. Fuller's in on the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Palmer's going to slide and avoid the hit.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
This next play will take place at the 11.
First down and 10.
And Ingram's out there to receive the screen pass.
This will be second down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Palmer standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. But the hit knocks the ball out.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside.
Runs it across for the score. Touchdown. That touchdown, just a little more insurance to what already was a sizable lead, Phil.
Yeah, what a job. You know, look, they had a lot of insurance already in the bank, man. They have controlled the tempo of this game from start to right here in this period early in the fourth. And now if the defense just has anything, if they stop the opponents on this drive, this game is over.
And a touchback.
The Bears offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Second down following that incompletion.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The Bears get a first down.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
The Bears will take the snap from the 30. Throws the pass.
Over the middle and incomplete that time. The Bears will take the snap from the 30. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Get ready.
Now 1st and 10. The give. Langford's taken down at the 46.
The Bears trail right now, and you wonder how much the running game stays a part of the game plan. Langford's been shut down from his very first carry on.
No balance by this offense, like you said today. They can't run the football, but I've said this all the time. It's not always about just dominating physically and blocking up front. Running backs have to do their part. They have to make good decisions, and they got to break some tackles.
Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
It'll be 3rd and 7 now after that incompletion. The Bears lined up, bunch formation. Out of the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Intercepted! Jarius Byrd is some outstanding defender.
You know, Jarius Byrd is like so many safeties in the NFL. They're quarterbacks. They know where to get their guys, put them in position, and he knows what to expect according to the down and the situation where it is on the field. And that time, what a nice interception.
They're going to run it on the toss.
It's a two tight end formation. 2nd and 11. Carson Palmer throws the long pass. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
That's his 6th catch of the day.
Well, it's a big game by the offense, and that's what this league is about. We talk about so many things. Oh, play good defense, don't turn it over. But it's about big plays. You got to take chances down the field. The quarterback was willing to do it that time, and he made it happen.
1st down at the 20.
It's caught by Cooks.
Saints in the end zone. Touchdown.
He just caught the 50th touchdown pass of his outstanding career.
The Saints lined up now for the point after. And the point after is good. The Bears are ready to return the kick.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20.
The Bears offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
2nd and 3 after that last carry. The Saints defense now is going to go nickel.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifting to their left.
They'll go ground. That's a gain of 10. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up 1st downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The play clock's running down.
They call his name again.
Let's go.
The Bears from the 37. They feed it to him one more time.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
3rd and 2 here after the run. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 3rd down now. The Saints with a nickel look here on defense.
Boy, they saw something on the offense. It caught their attention. Look at the defensive line. They're all shifting to the right.
3rd and 2. Langford's taking the handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
And this fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the 1st down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
The Bears have decided now to go for it on 4th down and a short yardage situation. Langford's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
Red 38.
The Bears will take the snap from the 45. Langford's met after a gain of 3.
The Saints defense not able to make the stop there, and they'll have to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Well, sometimes when it's 4th and short, the toughest man wins. And that time, the defense was not the toughest unit.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Let's go.
Langford's going to secure the handoff.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down.
Get ready.
He'll get it again. Jordan's the one who made the big stop.
That time the quarterback pitches the football to the running back on the option, and the running back's going, why'd you give it to me? The defense, fast, alert. They are all over this play, and they tackle him for a loss of yards.
Let's go. Red 38.
3rd down and 8.
Gets it again. Gains about 3.
The Bears trying to catch the defense by surprise here on 3rd and long. They go with the run, and sometimes those runs on 3rd and long work, and you can pick up a 1st down. But that time the defense was ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.